Hello again and welcome to Wow Crochet. My name is Mary and in today's tutorial I'll be showing you how to do the chainless double crochet foundation row. Now I've already done the chainless single crochet and I've already done the chainless half double crochet. So now we are going to work on the double crochet, which is the main stitch you use throughout most crochet projects. For those of you who've already queried me on it, this actually does give it a slightly different look on the bottom, but it's not an ugly look. It's quite a neat look, and it still allows you to do a border around a blanket if you want to, and put in your single crochets or your slip stitches or whatever else you want to put in there to make your border. So it looks great. And it works well, and if we've done 5,000 stitches because we've made a blanket for the universe, and we want to take one undone, we just pop one stitch undone without having to go all the way back and then come all the way down and, you know, whatever. So it could take you, if you had to do a couple of hundred stitches and you're chaining on, say, 200 stitches, it could take you, depending on who you are, could take you 20 minutes to chain 200 stitches, could take you an hour. Then it could take you the other 20 minutes or the other hour to put in your double crochets, which is the stitch you see on top. Then you realize you're short. So you have to take all undone to the chain. So you've lost an hour doing it, and then you've lost half an hour taking it undone. So you have to do it all over again. It's very time consuming. So this particular stitch stops you from wasting time. Now, if you have never done a double crochet, I do have a tutorial here on YouTube. Go back, check it out, have a practice and come and see us. If you have never done a chain and if you have never done a slip knot, I also have tutorials on those as well. I've been very busy. Okay, so we're going to start quickly with a slip knot. When I say quickly, I don't want to waste time doing this. I'd rather get on with the stitch. Okay, so the first thing we need to do, even though it's chainless, we still need to chain 4 stitches. Okay, bless you. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've chained. That's the only time you will see a chain in this tutorial. Okay, so now we're going to do a double crochet, but we don't complete it like a normal double crochet, and you'll know when you see it. Okay, we need to put the hook through the 2 loops of the very first chain, and yarn over hook, pull up a loop. Right. Ordinarily we would put yarn over hook, pull through 2, and then pull through 2 again. Right? But this time, because this is what the chainless stitch is, we pull it through the first loop, okay, then we yarn over hook, and then we pull it through 2, and then we yarn over hook, and then we pull it through 2. So the only thing we're doing that's different is we're pulling it through 1 loop first. Okay, now you kind of turn a little bit on the side so you can actually see. Let me get a close-up of that stitch that we just made. I'll get in there and show you. That's your V, right, if I can find it, right there. That's your V. Whoops, I'm out of the picture, sorry. That is your V right there. So you will actually put your hook in there later. Or later, now. So let's do it again, and I'll show you where that V is. So yarn over hook, right there where the V is. Alright, right there. So yarn over hook, pull up a loop. So yarn over hook, pull through the first loop on the stitch, on the hook, sorry. Then yarn over hook, pull through 2. Yarn over hook, pull through the last 2. Alright, so when you're doing it, you're probably, it's not a very good colour to use, I think, but there's your V right there. So you've got to put your hook through there. Alright, so let's do another one. I'm going to bring it out a little bit because it's fairly close. Let's bring it out a little bit. We go yarn over hook, pop it through that V right there. Okay, yarn over hook, pull up a loop. Yarn over hook, pull through the first loop on your hook. Yarn over hook, pull through 2. Yarn over hook, pull through the next 2. Alright, and let's do that again. Yarn over hook, pull it through the V. Yarn over hook, pull up a loop. Yarn over hook, pull through the first. Yarn over hook, pull through 2. Yarn over hook, pull through 2. So you will be doing that all the way across, If you found out that you've noticed, oh gee, I've only done 2010 and I needed 2012 and I don't want to take all those stitches undone and start again, all you have to do with this stitch is add. So you pop it in there. Here's your V. Yours truly crochets really tightly for those of you who know me. Pull up a loop, yarn over hook, pull through the first loop, yarn over hook, pull through 2, yarn over hook, pull through 2. Alright, that is very, very simple. Now, to do the next row, let's make that out a bit because you don't really need too much of a close-up now. To do the next row, you just chain up your 2, or turn and chain up your 2, whichever you choose. I usually chain up my 2 first, turn, and when you're putting it in there, just be careful. Actually, no, I do need to get it closer. Sorry about that, guys. Just be careful where you're putting your hook next time. Don't put it in here. A lot of people do that. They put it in there, but you've got to actually pull it through. There's your V, right there. You've got to get it in that V. So there's your loop, your chain hole or your chain space. All right, between the 2 stitches there, the V. And then you do your normal crochet, your normal double crochet, okay? Because this is the next row now. See? Always through the 2 stitches. Unless, of course, you're crocheting the back loops only. That's a completely new, different stitch in itself. Or the front loops, whichever. But we are putting it through both loops. That's your normal double crochet. The only reason I'm doing this is because I wanted to show you what it looks like at the end. It does look a little different when we've done this stitch. Okay, and I'll show you in 1 minute. Okay. The actual stitch, the base stitch itself, let me bring that out again. Whoops, sorry about that, my yarn. The base stitch itself is a little bit smaller than the normal stitch if you were to do it the other way, where you chain and then you put your doubles and then you do your doubles again. It's a little bit smaller. That is the only negative to this stitch. But when you wash and block your item, and if you want to know what blocking is, that's another tutorial which I'll be doing in the next couple of weeks. When you wash and block, everything straightens itself out. So if you're a little bit lopsided and the stitch is done right, you just, loose tension or tight tension. Once you wash and block, it will straighten the stitch out. Okay? That's too easy, isn't it? So you've learnt another stitch. Okay. So, yay. Okay. If you like this tutorial, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell button so that you can receive more tutorials. Over the next few weeks, I'll be doing some interesting tutorials. I am going to be doing a few beanies. Yes, I've said I was going to do it, and I'm finally going to get in there and do it. So please join me, because you are really going to find the beanies gorgeous. Anyway, happy crocheting to you. Don't forget to visit my store, my Etsy and my Medic.com stores. Ciao for now.